One, two. One, two. One, two. One, two. One, two.
Good morning. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Good morning once again. Please, inductees, have your seat and let your guests to sit down. The procession will be here any moment from now. And please, we don't want people still walking around them. Once the procession comes in, the doors will be shut and nobody can come in. I've already given a few housekeeping rules ahead. We want your phones to be in silence. And once the ceremony is ongoing, the procession is on the way. Once the procession gets here, please, you rise and you remain standing until we take the anthems. Once the procession comes in, everybody rise and we remain standing until after the anthem. Please, let's rise as the procession comes in. Let's rise as the procession comes in. The anthems, please. The anthems. You may be seated. The Vice Chancellor, Professor K.O. Adebowale, the Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration, Professor E.O. Ayola, the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic, Professor Aderunke M. Bayeroju, the Deputy Vice Chancellor Research, Innovation and Strategic Partnership, Professor Oluyemisi A. Bamgoshe, Registrar University of Ibadan, Mrs. Olubumi Omobolanle Falui, the Bossa, Mr. A. Kokwola, the University Librarian, Dr. Ellen O. Komolafe Okpadeji, the provost, the 12th and the first female provost of the College of Medicine, University of Ibadan, Professor Olayinka O. Omigbodun, the Chief Medical Director, Professor Jesse Otegbayo, the Deputy Provost, Professor A.F. Adeniyi, the Acting Secretary to the College, Barrister Akindele A. Agbaje, the Financial Controller, Mrs. Oluwafolakemi A. Ajayi, the Acting Medical Librarian, Dr. Grace A. Ajuwon, the Dean, Faculty of Basic Medical Sciences, Professor Samuel Babafemi Olaleye, the Dean, Faculty of Clinical Sciences, Professor Mayowa Ojowolabi, the Dean, Faculty of Public Health, Professor Juliana Taiwo, the Dean, Faculty of Public Health, Professor G.R.E. Anna, the Dean, Faculty of Dentistry, Professor Juliana Taiwo, the President, ICOMA Worldwide, Professor Dipo Otolori, the Chairman, Medical Advisory Committee, University College Hospital, Dr. Victor Ifeoluwa Akimoladun, the Registrar, Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, Alhaji Farouk Umar Abubakar, the Chairman, NNM Oyo State Branch, Dr. Dele Adeyemi, the Professional Elder, Professor Mrs. Adenike Olaogun, the Acting Head, Department of Nursing, Dr. Beatrice M. Ohaire, the Chairperson, Ceremonials Committee, Dr. Unse A. Odunaya, eminent professors in the house, lecturers, proud parents, guardians and well-wishers, here present and those joining us online, honored inductees of today, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure that I welcome you all to this ceremony of induction and admission into the nursing profession for the 2020-21 Bachelor of Nursing Science graduating class. It's a day that the Lord has made for us to rejoice and be glad in it. Without wasting much of our time, I'd like to invite the Acting Secretary to the College, Barrister Akindele A. Agbaje, for the welcome address. Please join me to welcome him.
The Vice Chancellor, the Deputy Vice Chancellor Administration, the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic, the Deputy Vice Chancellor Research, Innovation and Strategic Planning, the Registrar, the Bursar, the University Librarian, the Provost, College of Medicine, the Chief Medical Director, University College Hospital, the Deputy Provost, the Financial Controller, the Acting Medical Librarian, the Dean, Faculty of the Basic Medical Sciences, the Dean, Faculty of Clinical Sciences, the Dean, Faculty of Public Health, the Dean, Faculty of Dentistry, Deans of other faculties in the university, Chairman, Medical Advisory Committee, Director of Administration, UCH, ICOMA President Worldwide, Registrar, Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, our special guest, Professional Header, Chairman, Nigeria Medical Association, Oyo State, Directors of Institutes, Acting Head, Department of Nursing, Heads of Department and other units, Chairman and members of the College Seminar Committee, Sub-Deans of faculties, members of the academic and non-academic, happy inductees and their proud parents and guardians, members of the press, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is my singular pleasure and honor on behalf of management, staff and students of the College of Medicine, University of Ibadan, to formally welcome all of you to this very joyous occasion of another ceremony of admission into the nursing profession. Today, Wednesday, 9th February 2022, We celebrate the Lord's kindness and faithfulness in the lives of our inductees and their proud and happy parents. The college is greatly happy and will celebrate with you. Let me humbly welcome and thank you all, and most especially our special guests of honor, traditional rulers, distinguished scholars, captains of industries, chief executives of government and private organizations, elder statesmen and veterans in nursing profession, all well-wishers who have decided to make it a date and honor us with their presence. You are all cordially welcome. I sincerely welcome the Vice Chancellor of the first and best university, the University of Ibadan, Professor K.O. Adebowale, FAS, MNN, who is otherwise engaged with another university engagement. I especially welcome him in absentia. Allow me also to specially welcome other members of the university management, the Vice Chancellor Administration, Professor E.O. Ayola, the Deputy Vice Chancellor Academic, who is our own Professor Adeonka M. Bayoroju, the Deputy Vice Chancellor Research, Innovation and Strategic Partnership, Professor Oluyemi C.A. Dangoche, SAN, the Registrar of the University of Ibadan, Assistant Administration for that matter, Mrs. Olubumi O. Faloye, Assistant Administration for that matter, the Bossa, Mr. A. Popola, an acclaimed chartered accountant, and also the University Librarian, Dr. Elin Komalafe Okpadeji. I am honored to welcome the first female provost of the College of Medicine, Professor Olayinka O. Omibodun, FAS, a renowned psychiatrist who is ably represented by no other person than the Deputy Provost himself, Professor A.F. Adeniyi. I also want to welcome, specially in his own right, the Deputy Provost, Professor A.F. Adeniyi, an accomplished physiotherapist, the Deputy Registrar and Secretary to the College, who is on terminal leave, Dr. Ikeoluwapo Mude, the Financial Controller, Mrs. Oluwa Folakemi A. Ajayi, and the Acting Medical Librarian, Dr. Grace A. Ajiwon. It is with great joy that I welcome the Chief Medical Director of the University College Hospital, Professor J.A. Odetbayo, who is ably and proudly represented by Dr. Lawal and his management team, the Chairman Medical Advisory Committee, Dr. Adeoye, and Director of Administration, Mr. O.A. Oladejo. We thank you for your continued support to the College of Medicine. I warmly welcome the deans of faculties in the college, Professor S.B. Olaleye of Basic Medical Sciences, Professor M.O. Owolabi, who is the host dean of Clinical Sciences, ably represented by Professor Adeleye, Professor G.R.E. Anna, Public Health, Professor Juliana Taiwo of Dentistry. Let me especially welcome the heads of department present here today, especially the acting of Department of Nursing, Dr. Beatrice M. O'Hare, and our entire team. Thank you for all your sacrifices in ensuring that today becomes a reality in the lives of these inductees. I joyfully welcome the Registrar of the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, Alhaji Farouk Umar Abubakar. Without your presence, sir, this ceremony will remain unprofessional and without legal backing. Thank you for coming, sir. The President of Akoma Worldwide, a teacher of teachers, Professor E.O. Otolorin, a distinguished gynecologist who is ably represented by Dr. Taiwo Shoyinka. Let me also inform us that he was also inducted about 50 years ago, even in this present hall. I think you should climb for him. 50 years is not a joke. I welcome the professional elder in person of Professor Mrs. Adenike Olaogun, who believe your words of advice will enhance the progress of the inductees of today. To the formidable member of the College Seminar Committee, ably led by Dr. Inse A. Odunaya, you are highly appreciated, and I welcome you most heartily to this program. Thank you for always making the event wonderful and issue-free, and ensuring that the event complies with COVID-19 protocols. I am greatly delighted to welcome the happy parents, guardians, spouses, relations, friends, and well-wishers of the inductees, your dream is today fulfilled, and I congratulate you all. To the freshly pressed and latest graduate of the nursing profession and our unique inductees, we are celebrating your success today, and we thank you for making the college and university proud of your achievements. Congratulations and best wishes for the future. I welcome members of the press to this ceremony. The college is grateful for your presence and will request good reportage of its activities by you. Distinguished guests, I actually welcome you all. I wish you journey messages back to your destinations. Finally, please permit me to also welcome myself to this ceremony. I thank you all for being here.
Thank you so much, the only barrister in the college, for that welcome address. Now we want to call on the head of department of the nursing department, Dr. Beatrice M. Ohiari, to give a welcome address. You're welcome, ma'am.
The Vice Chancellor, University of Ibadan, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Administration, Professor Yola, Deputy Vice Chancellor, Academics, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Research, Innovation, and Strategic Partnership, the Provost, College of Medicine, Professor Omibodum, the University Registrar, University Librarian, Deputy Provost, the College of Medicine, Secretary to the College of Medicine, the Financial Controller, Medical Librarian, Dean, Faculty of Clinical Sciences, all other deans present, the Registrar, Secretary General of Nursing and Midwifery Council, the Chief Medical Director, University College Hospital, Deans of Faculties, Directors of Institutions, Chairman, Medical Advisory Committee, Deans, Heads of Departments, our Nursing Elder, ICOMA President worldwide, all lecturers and non-academic members of staff in faculties and departments, distinguished guests, our dear parents and sponsors, friends and spouses, and well-wishers, other dignitaries, gentlemen of the press, our inductees, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is with good morning all. It is profound joy that I welcome you all to the 2020-21 professional induction of our students into the nursing profession. To our God be all the glory, the maker of heaven and earth, for making this day a reality. It gives me great pleasure to address the nursing set of 2020-21 on the question of their induction into the nursing science profession, the University of Ibadan. All glory to God. You are being sent off into the world to make impressions that will last and influence the profession of nursing. And I would like you to note the following. You would always remember that you have been trained to practice nursing with empathy and professionalism. You must be focused and respectful. Secondly, never stop learning, never stop asking questions, and never forget that nursing is an art as well as a science practiced by nurses who bring to the bedside not only technology and training, but also compassion, concern, caring, and humanity. Think out of the box and make your voice heard. Be conscientious, competent, and compassionate in everything you do. Don't underestimate the impact that you can make in an exciting world of science and medicine, whether with a single patient or the whole community. And please know that you are not going to go very far by only what you have learned here. You are going to advance by what you are going to learn after you have left here. So you continue learning. In addition, it is very important that you pursue your calling with vigor, with commitment, and with kindness, allowing yourself to be enriched by every person you care for. Always be proud of your achievements, aiming to achieve even more, while at the same time healing yourself and taking care of your bodies, as Michael Jobson puts it. Take pride in how far you go. Have faith in how far you have gone. But don't forget to enjoy the journey. The journey may get bumpy at times. It may get difficult. But do not forget, you have been trained adequately for that. Find strength in how far you want to go and forge on. Do not look back. To the provost and the principal officers of the College of Medicine, we present to you the 2020-21 nursing class, the victors. The set of graduating with a handsome of 6 students, 6 first-class students. A total of 30 students graduating with second-class upper division. We must say that we are really blessed and thank God immensely for giving us the support and enabling environment for this. They have been equally outstanding in co-curricular activities, as 4 of them were awarded champion winners as investigators of impact of climate change on human health, and one of them was recently sworn in as the Deputy Speaker of Oyo State Youth Parliament. To the lecturers, the joy of a teacher is seeing that his or her students excel and even achieve more than him or her. Our joy cannot be fuller because we know that our efforts over the years were not in vain. I say a big congratulations to us from nursing and other departments that have contributed in molding our inductees. The CMDs, CMACs, directors and leaders of nursing in UCH and other clinical settings, I congratulate you all as well. Our dear parents and guardians, you couldn't have been more proud today, having invested in these young ones for so many years and elevating them through your prayer, financial aid, and words of encouragement. I would like to also say congratulations. Today, the fruit of your hard labor has blossomed. Their prayer is that you will surely live long to enjoy the fruit of the mighty name of Jesus. At this juncture, I want our dear inductees to stand up, turn round, and give a vow of gratitude to your parents, stroke, guardians. Thank you so much. And finally, dear inductees, it is without that you have been weathered a lot of storms and have come out victorious despite the challenges. It's obvious that the current COVID-19 pandemic has had strong impact on your training, yet you are being celebrated today. Also, I would like to end with the words from Woodrow Wilson. You are not here merely to make a living. You are here to enable the world live more amply, with greater vision, with a final hope, with a final spirit of hope and achievement. You are here to enrich the world. And you can impoverish yourself if you don't forget. If you forget your errand, you must be focused on this errand. Therefore, it is very important that you stay focused on what your errand is and ensure that your work for a cause and not that you work for a cause and not for applause only. Live life to express and not to impress. Don't strive to make your presence noticed. Make it felt by your actions. Therefore, go forth and set the world on fire with nothing on your focus. Long live Department of University of Ibadan. Long live Clinical Sciences, College of Medicine, University of Ibadan. Long live the College of Medicine, University of Ibadan. Long live University of Ibadan. And long live Federal University, Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you for your rapt attention, and God bless us.
Let's appreciate our HX department again for that welcome address. Now we are going to the provost address. We're taken by the first female provost in the College of Medicine, Professor Olayinka Omigbodun, who is ably represented by the Deputy Provost, Professor Fatai Adeneye. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you so much, Dr. Akimolado. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, good morning, sirs and mas. It's a beautiful day, I believe. And I am representing this morning the Vice Chancellor, Professor Kayode Adebowale, MNI, and the Provost of the College of Medicine, Professor Olayinka Omigbodun, FAS. As we speak, the entire university management is away in another very important program, and they've been on the program since Sunday. And as a matter of fact, we had an induction here yesterday, and they were unable to attend for the same reason. So this morning, I bring their apologies, and just believe that as I stand before you, I represent them, and I bring forth their well wishes. Ordinarily, maybe I would have skipped a few protocol lists that I have with me, but I will want to do that because I am standing in for the Vice Chancellor and the Provost. So I will quickly do that. So let me recognize the Chief Medical Director this morning, Professor Jesse Abiodun Otegbayo, who is ably represented by one of the Deputy Chairman Medical Advisory Committees of the University College Hospital, Dr. Toyin Lawal. And I also recognize the Deputy Registrar and Secretary to the College, who has actually commenced terminal leave, but she's, we have an acting officer taking up that capacity, who did the welcome address a while ago, Barrister Akin Agbaje. You're welcome, sir. And of course, we have our financial controller here, Mrs. Oluwafolakemi Ajayi. And this morning, the Dean of Clinical Sciences that's Professor Mayowa Olabi, is unable to attend. He attended yesterday, but he is also engaged in another event. But it is ably represented by Professor Olufemi Adeleye. Um, Let me also recognize the registrar, though in absentia, but ably represented. The registrar of the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, Alhaji Farouk Umar Abubakar, who is ably represented this morning by Mr. Timbwak Yamai. We are very grateful to have you with us. Like the acting secretary of the college said, without you, there's no induction. I recognize especially the president of Ibadan College of Medicine Alumni Association, ICOMA Worldwide. In a few minutes, these great minds will join the family of ICOMA Worldwide. The president, Professor Emmanuel Dupo Otolorin, is unavoidably absent today, but is ably represented by one of his deputies, the vice president, Dr. Taiwo Shoyinka. He is also a deputy chairman, medical advisory committee of the University College Hospital. Our professional elder, I'm always happy to see her, Professor Adenike Olaogun, because, you're welcome, ma. The reason is, Professor Adenike Olaogun serves as also an associate member of my professional group. So she takes care of one of our fathers in the physiotherapy profession, Professor M.O.B. Olaogun. Ekutojuwama. Thank you very much, and you're welcome. Head of department, congratulations. I recognize you powerfully, Dr. Beatrice Ohairi, for delivering these great minds. The work was so enormous, but we are happy this is coming up eventually. Other academic members of staff in the Department of Nursing, professional bodies, professional members of the nursing profession, the National Association of Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria. Is that correct? Yes, I can see them. You're all welcome. I know them so well. You're welcome, sir. And all other dignitaries in this auditorium today, you are welcome to the College of Medicine, University of Ibadan. And of course, I recognize most powerfully those for whom we are here today, the yet to be inducted nurses, and I believe in a couple of minutes we will be able to call you nurses. Congratulations and welcome. Dr. Inse Odunaya is the chairman of the college ceremonial committee. They've been working day and night to ensure this very great event. Thank you very much, Ma, for you, to you and the entire team for this great event. So I read quickly the speech, which will be jointly, will just serve as a joint speech of the Vice Chancellor and the Provost of the College of Medicine. I stand before you this beautiful morning to deliver this farewell message to you on behalf of all our esteemed students, staff, and alumni of the College of Medicine, University of Ibadan. I congratulate you all for making it to this phase of your career. I congratulate and commend your parents for supporting you through this stage. And I believe, our dear parents, the struggle was worth it after all. During the training of these great nurses, the teachers who taught these nurses stood in loco parentis, and they indeed deserve another rousing applause this morning for delivering on the very difficult task of raising you into brilliant nurses today. This is notwithstanding the extreme challenges posed by the COVID-19 pandemic, which adversely affected our learning environment. Your teachers had to adjust accordingly. This rare opportunity to be trained by the finest of brains in the nursing profession, supported by the best learning environment that can only be guaranteed in the first and the best university, the University of Ibadan, made it possible to have these high quality nurses that we are celebrating today. I apologize to those who did not attend the greatest University of Ibadan. But we still have opportunities for you to come around. In order to enhance the learning experience for our students, the current administration instituted several committees and is undertaking several programs to ensure a positive turnaround in the school life of our students. We now have the Students' Welfare Committee, the Counseling Committee, the Health Professional Training Levy Committee, the Wellness Committee, and the E-Learning Committee, among several others. All these committees have one thing in common, that is to improve the learning environment for our students. We are also not relenting on providing a conducive atmosphere for learning through our blueprint for a massive infrastructural turnaround. I believe in the no distant time when you visit us, you will all find the college a better place than you left it. We have serious difficulty with respect to accommodation for students. And at the moment, in the College of Medicine, about half of our students do not actually get officially accommodated. Right now, the college is working to construct a new hostel to accommodate clinical students of the College of Medicine. When this hostel is completed, it is going to come up with over 600 bedrooms. But of course, you know that we need a lot of funds to get this going, and we are already receiving support in that regard. About 3 or 4 weeks ago, we had an induction ceremony for medical students, and after the induction, one of the mothers of the inductees walked up to the provost office and pledged 20 million to support the hostel. And not just a pledge, she actually said she was going to pay the 20 million over 4 quarters in a year. And she paid immediately 5 million naira for the first quarter. This parent also paid another 1 million naira to support indigent medical students in the College of Medicine. I would like to seize this opportunity to also request that our parents who are here, other friends of the College of Medicine, should also support this project. I also recall that a few months back, the MBBS BDS class of 1981 also supported the building project with 10 million naira, and they have also paid that. I know that one of the very first tasks, as a matter of fact, the first task that the provost undertook when she took over office, that's on the 1st of August 2020, was to undertake a turning of the sword for a new nursing building. And she is working day and night to raise funding for that building in the Department of Nursing. So, as I speak with you, we're in a very high, powerful meeting last week, and the matter came up, and I can tell you very soon, very, very soon, this project will begin. The provost also doesn't let go of talking about the Department of Nursing transitioning into a faculty. We are waiting for that to happen very, very soon, and we are in support of that. Due to the general economic downturn we have we have noticed a surge in the number of students who need help to pay fees, with many of them owing fees from 1 to 3 sessions. Nursing students inclusive. We have equally established as a response a special program called the Sponsor a Student Program, with the sole aim of raising funds for students who are unable to pay their fees or meet their daily upkeep in school. However, since the launch of this initiative, we have received substantial funds donated, but only by the medical alumni, with specific devotion of the funds to support medical students. About 3 weeks ago, some medical students were awarded scholarships based on the funds that were donated by their medical alumni. Almost, I think about 7 million naira disbursed to them, but all for medical students, because that was the specific instruction of the donors. So we want to seize this opportunity to call on nursing alumni and friends of the nursing department to support the students program, so that students who have difficulty with paying their fees will have some support through school. If you flip over to the last pages of this program booklet, you will find some relevant information on how you can support the hostel building and the Sponsor a Student project. Now, to our proud inductees of today, I recognize that today marks the beginning of yet another phase in your life. It is a phase of your life outside the four walls of your classrooms and clinics. As a result of this, you must necessarily have to change the game. You have been equipped with the requisite knowledge and skills that should guide you in your career. But what you make out of it is all left to you. The skills you learned and the pressures you faced as a student will better prepare you to succeed in your new life. The degree you have bagged will also serve as evidence to show for all your years in the university. But again, it does not necessarily translate to what you make out of it. You will need to be able to identify and seize all opportunities that will come your way. You will need to aim beyond the ordinary. Do not be afraid to make mistakes, but be wary of not trying. While you may be busy searching for placement in the job market, do not forget to look out for opportunities. And always support yourself, surround yourself with people who will ignite your I can do spirit, and not those that will kill your initiatives. Always remember, what has worked for your colleague may not necessarily work for you. Everyone has a unique story. Chart your own course and keep the flame alive. You are the future of the nursing profession that we have been waiting for. Once again, I congratulate you. I congratulate your parents, your teachers, the College of Medicine, and the University of Ibadan for making it possible to have these great nurses today. Go and make wonderful exploits. You will succeed, but always remember to come back to support your alma mater. Congratulations, and God bless you.
Thank you very much, our Deputy Provost, who is wearing 3 caps this morning. Now we are getting to the crust of why we are here. The Dean, I would like to call on the Dean of the Faculty of Clinical Sciences, who is the host dean for today's event, Professor M. Owolabi, who is being ably represented by Professor Amos Olufemi Adeleye, a professor of neurosurgery, with to present the student. Thank you.
Greatest UITs. All protocols observed. Good morning, everyone. The Vice Chancellor and the members of the University Management Team, the Provost, College of Medicine, the Deputy Provost, the Chief Medical Director, on all protocols. But particularly the graduating nursing students and their parents. It's without doubt an important day in your life. You're crossing a milestone in your academic stroke professional journey. You've attended the best and first university in Nigeria. You are coming out of the foremost school of nursing in Nigeria. You cannot have it better than that. But it's not all who attended Harvard University or Cambridge University that came out of life prosperous. So as has been told you, the graduating students, this is just a beginning. If you were in an American university today, this ceremony will be called, not graduation ceremony, it will be called commencement. It will be called commencement. That is, you are just commencing the next phase of your life. After all has been said and done, please know that from all that you have been blessed with, you have received so much from the world. To whom much is given, in spite of what all of you think, and I can see that you guys are all high flyers, first class, second class uppers, plenty of them. Many of you, I don't trust all of you. Many of you are going to soon run away, right? So you run away and get to some places that look better than Nigeria and start nyimuing back to Nigeria. You cannot do that. You cannot do that. It's omale eniyan. Don't fear woshi juwele babare. It is the bastard that looks back in contempt into his own father's house. Okay? And in spite of what all the problems of Nigeria that you may have in your mind, for which you really don't have any high regard for the nation, Nigeria has given you much. There's none of you graduating today, I wager, I bet that is, who is owing anybody. So receive this first class education literally free of charge. There's no loan for you to pay. Or is there any of you who has loans that he has to pay from after this graduation for his student's academic journey? So if this was America, if it was the India abroad that you always talk about, India abroad, if this was India abroad, you would be highly indebted by now in the bank. A lot of money that you need to pay. So in spite of all the terrible things you may think of Nigeria, no, you have received so much. Nigeria is a beautiful country, actually. And it's giving us so much. It's just that all of us have this penchant for eating at the nation, each of us, and then saying the nation is not doing well. So I'm trying to charge you that to say, all this education that you've received, please keep it in mind that you have received it graciously from Nigeria. Now you please keep that in mind anywhere you find yourself, because like I said, I don't trust all of you. Some of you are going to run away soon. Go ahead, run to wherever you want to run to, prosper there, but please look back and sow back to the home where you've been made. And please don't forget your parents. Don't run away and leave your parents alone. Nobody to care for them at home. Let's go to business then. Will all the nursing graduates today please rise? In the name of the Faculty of Clinical Sciences and by the authority of the Senate of the University of Ibadan, I present to you, ladies and gentlemen, The persons standing and those absent for sufficient cause who have been found worthy in character and learning to be admitted into the nursing profession. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I want to plead that let me take this off for the purpose of this function and also for the sake of clarity of speech. I hope you'll pardon me for that. The Vice Chancellor of the University of Ibadan, the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Administration, Academics and also Research, Innovation and Strategic Partnerships, the Provost of the College of Medicine. A lot has been said. You will permit me to maintain the already established protocol. The team is complete. If you agree with me, if I look at my left and right, you will see the members of the academia, that's your lecturers. If I also look at my front, I will see the professional colleagues. And with my presence here, the team is complete for the purpose of this function. Thank you very much. This is a speech of the Registrar and Secretary General of the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, and the person of Dr. Alhaji Abubakar Farouk Umar, who really wanted to attend this program, but the pressures of the office of the registrar took him to another place for another function. I wish to appreciate the Almighty God for the gift of life and opportunity to conduct the induction ceremony for graduates of Bachelor of Nursing Science of the Department of Nursing of the University of Ibadan. On behalf of the board and management and staff of the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, I wish to congratulate our inductees for the successful completion of the Bachelor of Nursing Science degree program in this university, and for passing the professional examination. This is a great achievement. And the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria that I represent is very proud of you. May I also express my felicitation with the hierarchy of this institution, lecturers, parents and guardians for their commitment, support, and contributions academically, morally, and financially towards victorious accomplishments of your education in this institution. I also wish to congratulate the administration of the Department of Nursing Sciences for nurturing and grooming you in character and learning. The essence of this occasion is to celebrate your transition from being nursing students to graduates and registered nurses. Therefore, today our gathering here is to formally receive you into this noble profession of nursing through induction and oath-taking ceremony, which will be administered by me on behalf of the registrar of the council. This occasion will also be utilized to remind you of your fundamental responsibilities as nurses. It is only after the induction that your name will be entered into the register of nurses and midwives. It is only after the induction that you will be addressed as a nurse with the title RN attached to your name. Therefore, I crave your indulgence to take every aspect of this ceremony very serious, as this marks the beginning of your professional career as a nurse. A lot is expected from you, as it has been mentioned earlier, that to whom much is given, much is expected. You should remember that you are polyvalent graduate nurses. Great nurses. Nursing is a profession that is tremendously demanding, embellished in compassion and helpfulness. This means that nurses are required to be compassionate, kind, and attentive in dealing with patients. The Bachelor of Nursing Science degree program, as you are aware, is a high standard educational program designed to produce nurses who are adequately equipped with the requisite knowledge, clinical skills, and professional intelligence to render safe and efficient healthcare for the populace. The BNSC degree program is both academic and professional in nature, designed to improve the quality of nursing services in Nigeria by empowering nurses to make sound nursing diagnosis, design appropriate nursing care plans, implement and evaluate nursing care holistically and comprehensively. Therefore, as polyvalent graduate nurses, you have attained a high standard of education with clinical skills that will enable you render safe and effective healthcare as you go into the labor market. Now, you will be fully accountable for your own decisions, actions, and attitude. As graduate nurses, you must be able to perform nursing skills in a variety of health settings, therapeutically assisting individuals, families, and communities with diverse backgrounds. That is culture, religion, beliefs, social status, and others. And also help in resolving health issues. And I would like to use this opportunity to inform you, doctors, that you are twice fortunate. By saying this, I mean you are fortunate in the first instance because you are graduates of the iconic institution. The truth is, it has come to stay. Nobody can take that from you. And secondly, you are members of arguably the noblest profession you can find in the universe. It might not be the highest paying job, but indeed, nursing is a noble profession. In doing this, you need to understand psychosocial and physical factors involved in alleviating suffering, health promotion, maintenance, and restoration. You should be able to function independently in all these settings and collaboratively with other healthcare professionals in the course of practice. You should be able to develop and initiate strategies for health promotion, implement and evaluate such strategies for necessary outcomes. However, the truth remains that you will not be able to perform all these rules immediately you start practice. Therefore, I encourage you all to be willing to learn from your colleagues already working in clinical areas and other health professionals that are in such settings. You should be able to accept corrections and improve and make adjustments positively where necessary. You must, I repeat, you must avoid unnecessary mistakes. May I also use this occasion to encourage you to explore available opportunities to acquire higher degrees, especially in nursing. And there are lots of opportunities for nurses with such qualifications in the various departments of sciences and also in clinical areas. I wish to admonish you to be credible ambassadors. Adhere to ethics of the nursing profession. Display humility and honesty in the course of your practice at all times. For your guidance, I will encourage you to have some of the council's publications that will actually help you in the course of your internship. You need a harmonized code of ethics for nurses in Nigeria. The rules and regulations guiding the nursing and midwifery education and practice in Nigeria, and the standards of nursing and midwifery education and practice in Nigeria. You need these 3 publications. The council publishes a research journal named the African Journal of Nursing and Health Research, which has been contributing to the body of knowledge of the nursing profession. You are therefore encouraged to engage in research and feel free to use these research journal to disseminate the findings of such studies. You will be given your internship materials after this function. And these are the temporary license, the induction certificate, a logbook, and a checklist. Once again, I congratulate you all, and I wish you great success in your future endeavors. Great nurses. Thank you for listening. Now, no, you will exercise patience, keep standing, because the moment has come. The most important aspect of this function is your oath taking, which I believe you all have the oath taking forms with you. Do you all have them? Okay. I would like you to bring down your, that I will see your lips moving, and also know that you are actually serious in whatever we are going to say here. If you are ready, you repeat after me, please. You call your name. A graduate of, you call the name of your institution. You are actually students of a particular department, I guess. So you call everything out like that. A graduate of, solemnly pledge to provide competent and quality care to the sick and well individuals, regardless of race, religion, and status in diverse settings. In full knowledge of the obligations I am undertaking, I will endeavor to alleviate suffering, promote health, prevent illness, and refrain from any action that is deleterious and mischievous or might endanger life. I will respect at all times the dignity of the patients, families, and communities under my care, holding in confidence all personal information entrusted to me. I will maintain my professional knowledge and skills at the highest level and collaborate with all members of the healthcare team. I will abide by the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigerian standards of practice for nurses and midwives. I will be responsible at all times for my nursing actions and decisions. I will do my utmost to abide by the code of ethics of nursing according to the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria. I will uphold the integrity of the professional nurse. I make this promise freely and upon my honor, so help me God. Amen. With this, you have been officially inducted into the nursing profession. You are now free to use the initials RN. I would have loved to shake each and every one of you, but because of the prevailing COVID-19 and the protocols associated to it, I might not be able to do that, but my heart is with all of you. So, you will not sit down. I want you to appreciate 3 major individuals or key people in your lives that contributed enormously in making you who you are today. These 3 people are: 1, the institution itself; 2, your lecturers. All lecturers that you've come across and other lecturers in the institution. And lastly, to our parents. You will all take a bow at my command to all this group of people. And as you take a bow, you say thank you. We'll start with the institution. You take a bow for the University of Ibadan, the iconic college. You do that, please. That is one. The next one will be for the lecturers of your institution. Please, you tell them thank you. The last but not the least, to our parents who supported us, we tell them a very big thank you. Thank you very much. Your intern licenses are ready, and this will be given to you at the end of this exercise. Once more, thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. Before you sit down, there is need for you to see your oath. If you are a Muslim or a Christian or a free thinker, we have the Bible, we have the Quran. The usher will direct you, you file out in a single file. You touch the Quran if you are a Muslim, or you touch the Bible if you are a Christian. Then you come up to this time. While those on the high table will bow down to them. Ushers, please. Ushers, please direct them on the screen, and then you go back this way. Can I please enjoy us to please rise up so that we can receive them? I think the parents should appreciate their words. You have spent on them, and they have made you to be proud. You are going to reap the fruit of your neighbors. Please appreciate them. They did well, wonderfully well. Encourage them so they can do better.
Let's appreciate them. Let's appreciate them. So congratulations to our new nurses. Now we're going to take a short documentary by the members of the graduating class, which is going to be anchored by the Biomedical Communication Center of the college. Let's appreciate them as they bring it.
5 years of sacrifice. Excellent. Commitment. Hard work. Determination. Resilience. Thanksgiving.
To write their professional registered nurses and midwives while also getting their university degree.
The nursing program in UR is of course set to bring the best in you, considering the fact that the university has set its record as the country's best institution over the years.
My class of 2020.
They are also very friendly and approachable to students. The lecturers have developed capacity in grooming students to be of global and national impact.
The faculty is a true definition of what it really stands for. I would like to say a big thank you to the entirety of College of Medicine for their all-encompassing us meaningfully, both in academics and trial. Is stressful. The secret is to create.
The positive experiences span over all the programs and the outings that my class organized, and of course the Department of Nursing. The outing difference. My class is rich in the diversity of culture, and we took advantage of this from each other differences.
In all honesty, in every area we do, we are encouraged not to fight hard to keep our heads above water. Sometimes we are feeling face to which are often outside the university environment. We had to make sacrifices and convey ourselves down to the clinical area. Also, toward the end of our program, we had to write university exams and professional exams within the same space of time. I am beyond glad
that I am a product of this prestigious Department of Nursing in the University of Ibadan. Personally, I've had a lot of fun-filled and life-changing experiences that it will be hard for me to leave them all out. Although it is true that nursing is stressful, the secret is to create your own fun.
The positive experiences span over all the programs and the outings that my class organized, and of course the Department of Nursing, the social clubs, the outings, the picnics. My class is rich in the diversity of culture, and we took advantage of this, learning from each other differences.
In all honesty, it wasn't all easy. There were times we had to fight hard to keep our heads above water. Sometimes during our clinical postings, which are often outside the university environment, we had to make sacrifices and convey ourselves down to the clinical area. Also, towards the end of our program, we had to write university exams and professional exams within the same space of time. But by the glory of God, we came out victorious.
I thank God for bringing us to the end of this long session. It's been a long and winding session for you as students, and we have every reason to praise the Lord because it has ended in praise. Remember to take on the value of akikoju. The tendency, the environment encourages lackadaisical attitude and taking things for granted. But please know that akikoju is a value, and you should always ensure that you are diligent in whatever you're doing or whatever you can find to do. Do it with all your mind, and you'll be shocked at the result. A word they say is enough for the wise. I know there are other elders who are going to charge you, encourage you. So let me stop there. And so now I'm turning you over to our God, our marvelous God, whose word is able to make you into what He wants you to be and give you everything you could possibly need as you go into the world.
I congratulate the graduates for working hard for the past 5 years to complete their training. And I'm very happy that they have done so. It's not expected for them to go out and project to be good ambassadors of the Department of Nursing, the College of Medicine, and University of Ibadan at large. We know that they have been trained to function at both local and international level. And I expect them to be empathic in all their dealings, in their dealing with clients. And in everything they do, they should also remember that nursing is a caring profession that deals with all sorts of clients. And they should bear that in mind. It's also not stop at this level. They also go to furthering their education so that they will acquire knowledge to be leaders.
Our dear distinguished graduates of the nursing program of the College of Medicine, University of Ibadan, I want to seize this opportunity to congratulate you for all that you have achieved within the last few years during your training. I'm very delighted to note that you went through the rigors of the study, and you have all come out as nurses today. And I'm sure you are very proud of what you have achieved. You have made your parents proud, and you have made your institution proud. Now, as you go into the society, please, anywhere you go to, remember, we remain our ambassadors, and we believe that you will continue to make us proud. I also believe that you are going to make a very great success out of your careers. All the best.
Nurses are very special. I have never forgotten those who nursed me back to health. I congratulate you, class of 2021, but having your graduation in 2022. Nurses are very, very special. You hold the very fabric of the healthcare delivery system together. You are always reassuring. You shield, you protect, you cover. And I know that your training in the last couple of years through the Department of Nursing and in all the rotations that you had through the university have made a great difference. And you are going forth worthy in character and learning, to make a difference to your world. I know that nurses are in high demand all over the world, and I know that things are a bit difficult here in Nigeria. But even as you travel, remember that things will not remain the same always in this country. Even as you go round and do so many great things, always remember the Nigeria needs you. And at some point, sometime, I believe you'll be able to return with all you have learned. That is, for those of you who go. But for those of you who decide to stay back and work with us, let's make a difference. Nurses, you are the bedrock. You hold the fabric of the healthcare delivery system together. Let us work together in unity. I know that together, the healthcare delivery system works together, and you are always there supporting, reassuring, shielding, and making a great difference. Congratulations, great class of 2021, but having your induction in this wonderful month of February 2022.
Congratulations, BNSC UI class of 2021.
Congratulations, the victors!
Congratulations, the victors!
I join the provost and the entire university to say congratulations again. Now we'll move on to the next item on the agenda. As an institution, we believe students should be all-rounder. The life is not just about book. So we expect our students to also be involved in community life, to do things that will impact their environment. It's really gratifying to know that we have one of our own students here who is a deputy speaker or something like that for the house in Oyo State. That's part of the things we are talking about. And so, usually, there is what we call Provost Award for excellent participation in community life. I'd like to call on the Deputy Provost, Professor A.F. Adeni, who is representing or acting on behalf of the Provost, to make the presentation of the award. In the male category, we have Ajayi David Adebayo. Ajayi David Adebayo is an astute politician among his colleagues. Had known him to be someone who cares for his colleagues. During the audit, he had to come to me. Please, can you give priority to one of us who is pregnant? And I was looking at him that, this one is Okolonyo. He has always looked out for the interest of his colleagues. Many times he will call me to make requests on behalf of his colleague, and I believe he's deserving of this award.
Thank you so much, the subdean nursing and physiotherapy. David, congratulations. I noticed at the evening of reminiscence you were equally very active, and now I understand. Your training, there's a tripod or a quadripod, but let's just work with the tripod for today. Thank you. So we just work with the tripod, since I am going to stand on two legs. So the others. So we have the department, we have the faculty, we have the college, and we have the university, and the college. I'm representing the vice chancellor. Let me call at this time the dean of clinical sciences to join me to present this award. Professor Adele, sir. David, congratulations. This Provost Award is presented to you by David Bayo. For excellent participation in community life nursing, College of Medicine, University of Ibadan. This but yes, let's let the applause go on. It's not just very busy. He wasn't just busy with the community life. He was also very busy with his academics. As you know, he's one of those with first class. Congratulations, David.
In the female category for the Provost Award, we have Abiodun Ayomikun Adiola. Abiodun Ayomikun Adiola is the class representative. Many times she will have to come from the university to sign forms and get things done for them.
Ayomikun. Yeah, that's the name is just perfect for today. My HOD kindly join us to present this award. Thank you. So this Provost Award is presented this morning to Abiodun Ayomikun Adiola for excellent participation in community life among the 2021 nursing graduates in University of Ibadan. Awarded this day, February 2022. Congratulations, Ayomikun.
Thank you so much, my DP. Congratulations to the awardees. Let's appreciate them once again. Let's appreciate them. The next on the agenda is the address by the Chief Medical Director of the University College Hospital, Professor Jesse Abiodun Otegbayo, who is ably represented by Dr. Toyin Lawal, the Deputy Chairman, Medical Advisory Committee. You are welcome to the podium, sir.
The chairman of this occasion, the Vice Chancellor, University of Ibadan, the first and the best university in Nigeria. Professor Adeboale MNI, ably represented by my friend, the Deputy Provost of College of Medicine, Professor Fatai Adeniyi, the Registrar of the Council, ably represented, our Head of Department, the Acting College Secretary, Barrister. I can assure you are not the only barrister around today. You'll soon discover another barrister. The ICOMA President, Professor Otolori, ably represented, Dean, Faculty of Clinical Sciences, also represented by Professor Adeleye, and our mommy, the elder of today, Professor Laogun. I want to also recognize Mr. Adeyemi, probably better put Comrade Adeyemi, and of course, the other barrister I want to recognize, Barrister Makinde. Want to recognize him. He's a deputy director in UCH and also a barrister and a nurse. And I think I can see my director there, Dr. Oniawa. I recognize you, ma. If I have not recognized you, God has recognized you. On behalf of the Chief Medical Director, I want to say congratulations to the, we can't call them inductees again, they are now nurses. I was talking to in the induction of this physiotherapist yesterday, and I said, that is how life can transform in a twinkle of an eye. A few weeks ago, you were students of this great institution. Yesterday and a few hours ago, you were inductees. Now you are nurses. That is a great transformation. Very great transformation. And the registrar was saying that he has now given you the permission to use the initial RN. Sir, they have the permission. It's granted. So you can put RN. And that initial, sir, from being in administration for some time and from my travels abroad, I know how powerful that RN is. That RN is a very powerful initial to have in this time and age. And when Professor Adeleye gave a speech, I told him, when he sat beside me, I said, Prof, I will sue you for plagiarism. Because he just stole part of my speech. And he told me, he said, yes, that you know, I know that he's a neurosurgeon, so he read my mind. So I was just thinking, because last year, I met a friend of mine that I've not seen for a while, and I was asking after his son. And he told me, what's the big boy is seeing? I said, where is he? He said he's in the US. I said, what's happening? He said he's studying nursing in the US. I said, hey, Alakbar Daniel, you're a powerful man. Because my friend prays $20,000 every year to send his son to study nursing abroad. And like Prof said, you have the privilege of studying nursing in Nigeria virtually for free. I want to call it free. Free of charge, FOC. But the good thing about it is that this my son that went to America to study, this my friend's son that went to America to study nursing, and you guys that's graduating today, I'm not sure there is any difference in the quality of training that you have received. Yes. And that is why Nigerian nurses are probably one of the highest in demand all over the world. Because continually, yes, please go ahead and appreciate. And that credit should be given to our HOD. Thank you, ma, for not allowing the standard to fall. But coming from the usage side, I know that it's not only the HOD of the Department of Nursing. I know that the clinical trainers like Dr. Oniawa and Barrister Makinde and the other great nurses in usage have done a great job. So what I want you to do is to walk shoulder high, proud, tall of the fact that you have graduated from one of the best nursing schools in the world. And the jara there is that you graduated free of charge. So, you know, my natural inclination is to encourage you, because we need the quality of this kind of nurses that we have trained in Nigeria. We need you in Nigeria. But realistically, I know that 2-3 years from now, a lot of you would have been outside this country. It was not a prayer, it was a statement. It was a statement, not a prayer. 80% of you will be outside of Nigeria. What the young people will call Jakpa. But I want you to, wherever you are, Nigeria, outside of Nigeria, please remember where you came from, your source, the people that sacrificed. I'm a lecturer as well. I know what it takes. Sometimes we have to use our monies in training you. So parents, you should know. I was head of Department of Oral Pathology, Faculty of Dentistry. There was a time I used my money to conduct exams. Unfortunately, the people that are gaining the good training we have given them are the systems abroad. So even if you are going abroad or you are in Nigeria, remember where you came from. And lastly, I want you to know that as nurses, the provost said it in our speech, nurses are like the glue that brings the whole of the health system together. Without the factor of the nurses in the health sector, the system is going to collapse. Absolutely. 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 So because you occupy that strategic position in the healthcare system, not only in Nigeria, everywhere you will find yourself, you have to take the profession with the highest sense of responsibility. If you do not take it with high sense of responsibility, you see, in the medical profession, your skills and your knowledge matters, but your character matters a lot. Your disposition, your compassion. So whenever you are opportune to manage patients, I want that compassion that your senior colleagues have been showing to show forth also. And I believe the sky is just the beginning for you guys. Like Prof said, this is actually the commencement of a journey in life. Now life has really begun. You can now start planning for the future. You can now start preparing for the future. But I want to give you a guarantee. You have started very well. You have started very well. So this platform that you have started very well with, just consolidate and you'll go higher and higher in Jesus' name. I want to once again congratulate the head of department, 6 first-class graduates in this group. Wow. Wow. It's awesome. I want you to appreciate better than that. Because I know what it takes to have a first class. And I know the standard of the University of Ibadan. We don't joke with it. If you've ever been to the Senate of University of Ibadan, when they're considering examinations, even if it's one first class in a department, the professors, the vice chancellor, everybody applauds them because it's like the pinnacle of success in academia. So we congratulate you and we congratulate everybody graduating. Once again, on behalf of the Chief Medical Director, University College Hospital, Professor J.C. Abiodun Otegbayo, and the Board of Management of UCH, I want to congratulate the University of Ibadan. I want to congratulate the Provost College of Medicine. I want to congratulate the head of departments, Department of Nursing. I want to congratulate especially the new nurses. And of course, I want to congratulate our parents for your sacrifice, for your patience. God bless you all. Have a great day.
Thank you very much, sir, for that beautiful address. Well, like I said yesterday, usually at the induction like this, you expect a pronouncement from the CMD concerning the internship. Yesterday, Dr. Lawa insisted that, well, he didn't have the power. I was hoping that he would come with the power today. And now, he still left the power in the office. I think that is becoming a little bit deliberate. We will still be expecting. Thank you very much, sir. We hope you will inform the CMD that, please, we would like to have such pronouncement regarding the new nurses. Now, the next item on the agenda is the speech by the President ICOMA Worldwide, Professor Dipo Otolorin, who is ably represented by Dr. Taiwo Shoyinka, the Vice President to ICOMA Worldwide. You're welcome, ma'am.
Thank you very much. The Vice Chancellor, Professor Adebowale, the Provost, the first female Provost, Professor Olayinka Omibodu, who is a mentor and like a big sister to me. And they are both ably represented by the Deputy Provost, Tai Adeni, who I call my triple boss. I'm not going to let you into why I call him that. The Chief Medical Director, ably represented by my colleague, Dr. Lawal, the Registrar of the Council, professional elders. Chairman, sir, kindly permit me to stand on all existing and established protocol. I'm here representing the president of ICOMA Worldwide. I'm sure you wonder what is ICOMA Worldwide. ICOMA is Ibadan College of Medicine Alumni Association Worldwide, because we have the representation in all the continents of the whole world. We have North America, we have in Canada, Australia, Nigeria, so many countries. In person of Professor Emmanuel Oladipo Tolorin, who would have loved to be here because it takes all members in high esteem, but he had to be away on other official duties. So I'm here representing him, and I've been told my name is Dr. Taro Shoyinka. I'm the VP too. I would like to congratulate all the new nurses, the latest nurses in town. Please appreciate them. It's not easy to go through so many years of rigorous study in the first and the best university in Africa, in Nigeria. The University of Ibadan. And also the College of Medicine, led by the Provost, Professor Omibodu, who is represented by the Deputy Provost, the Vice Chancellor of the University of Ibadan, the teachers of the Faculty of Nursing and the Department of Nursing. I wish to congratulate you all for producing such beautiful and handsome young men and women who have made the University of Ibadan proud. Like has been said, there are 6 first-class graduates here. This is such an awesome achievement. And the students have burnt the midnight oil, but the lecturers have actually put in a lot. And for this, we say thank you so much. You're actually making us proud. So graduating as a product of the first and the best university in Nigeria, if you check the ranking, we're still up there, University of Ibadan, which is my alma mater. So greatest UIT. You're not proud of your school. Greatest UIT. Greatest of the greatest of the greatest UIT. And you've changed it. It used to be great. Okay, thank you very much. So UI is still a school to reckon with all over the world. And being a graduate of UI, it takes a lot. A lot is expected of you. And as ICOMA, where you now automatically become members, we expect a lot from you because you need to remember your source, which is the University of Ibadan. And you need to make the University of Ibadan proud wherever you go to. And it's a prayer that wherever you are established, or where God establishes you, you'll be fully established by His grace. So, in view of this, anywhere you mention, oh, I'm a graduate of UI, the standard that is expected of you is in no small measure. And so, we crave that you please make UI proud of you wherever you go to. My senior colleagues have been talking about a lot of you having plans to leave. We know it's inevitable with the current situation in the country, but we're praying that things will get better. So wherever you find yourself, both at home, as I tell people, Nigeria, there are still many good things about Nigeria. Nigeria is not a country to be condemned at all. So, working in Nigeria doesn't mean that you are the least in your class. I was amongst the top 10 in my class when I was a student, when I graduated from here. And I'm working in Nigeria, and I don't regret working in Nigeria. So please, wherever you find yourself, always make UI proud. And then I want to, as been said, professionalism is very important. You know, when you see a nurse, the first thing that comes to your mind is that this person will be caring. This person will be kind-hearted. This person will be compassionate. So wherever you practice, always remember that the first reason why you are practicing is who? The patient. So you have to ensure that the patients have the best hospital experience wherever you are. Let it not be that, the way the nurse talked to me, I didn't like it. Or the way I was treated, I didn't like it. Nurses are the owners of the ward. They are the owners of the ward. They know all the patients. They know a patient that is not sleeping. They know a patient that is not eating. They know a patient that is not happy. They know everything about patients. So please operate with that compassion. And let it not just be monetary benefits that you'll be looking at where you're operating. With empathy. And of course, with team spirit. I mean team spirit because, you know, you've been told you are the bedrock of the health profession. You glue the whole of the healthcare providers together. And then there's need for that team spirit. We need to work together as one. Because the reason we have this job, the reason why we're in this profession is because we want to make our patients better. Even patients that are good, that are in good state of health, you want to even make them better. So please put that in mind wherever you work. Let us reduce this professional rivalry between us. And of course, I'm standing here representing ICOMA today. You may ask, what does ICOMA have for me? ICOMA is an association that you can fall back on when you need things. That will be there to assist you. Like some of you may be going out of the country. You may have some itches here and there with some of your transcript and so on and so forth. There are ways ICOMA can help out. ICOMA is also a place where you can network. You can imagine being in the same association with a professional elder, Professor Laogun. She has seen it all. And I'm sure if we ask her to mentor any of you, she will gladly do that. So you can imagine having nurses all over the world who are ICOMA members and are there to assist when they are called to do that. And of course, while ICOMA is doing for you, they also expect you not to forget your base, which is to give back to your base, to give back to the source where you have been trained at little or nothing. Told the cost of, let's not even go abroad. Let's go to private universities. If you find out the cost of training a nurse in a private university, you know that UI is doing a lot for you. So please don't just go and forget and fly away. Remember your base. There's sponsor a student that is taking place. It's not only our parents that can do that. Of course, you new graduates, you're going to be earning big salaries now. We're talking about dollars and pounds. And of course, big naira. So you can decide that let me just sponsor a student. The breakdown is at the back of the booklet that we have. You can even do it as a group. It can be a class of 20, 21 that will sponsor a student. There are constructions going on and up and down. There are equipment to be purchased. You give back to your school. So please don't forget your base. And of course, you can join ICOMA worldwide on the website. We have a website, www.icomaww.com. You can register, and all that you need to know about ICOMA is there on the website. If you need more information, you can get to the college. They have a way of getting back to us. So on behalf of ICOMA executive members and all members worldwide, you know, we have nurses, physiotherapists, doctors, dentists, everybody, on board from the College of Medicine. We wish to congratulate you all for this great feast. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Thank you so much, Ma, for that beautiful address. Please, before we go on in the program, we would like to appreciate the following people. Dr. Patricia Oneawa, you are welcome, Ma. She's the Director and Head of Clinical Nursing at the University College Hospital, Ibadan. Barrister Olani Makinde is the Head and the Deputy Director, Nursing Education, University College Hospital, Ibadan. Ms. Olufunke Adekoya, Sharon, the Head and Deputy Director, Public Health Nursing, University College Hospital. Okay, she's representing. Okay, thank you, ma'am. Professor Moshood Oladapo. You are welcome, sir. She's from the University of Suffolk. Pardon? Suffolk. Okay, United Kingdom. You are welcome, sir. Then Adeniro Medina Taiwo, who is representing the Provost College of Nursing. Elayele. Okay, you are welcome, ma. Thank you so much for coming. God bless you all. The next on the agenda is an address by the valedictorian of the class. R.N. Jegede Christiana Doyen.
Thank you, everybody. I am pleased to welcome again the Honorable Vice Chancellor, the Provost College of Medicine, faculty members, the head of department and staff of the Department of Nursing, representatives from the Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria, staff of the University College Hospital, families and friends. It is with great honor that I stand before you all today to celebrate and deliver the speech on behalf of the distinguished University of Ibadan Nursing class of 2021. Starting out, there are no absolutes in life. Everyone cannot be born Bill Gates or Benjamin Bolger. But knowing your strength, accepting and overcoming the limitations, and doing what you are best at can make you Bill or Benjamin one day. Most times, after high school, students take different life paths. Some give up on education, get job, and enter into the practical streams of life, while many others join vocational institutions or undergo a period of rigorous training for a future career. For us inductees here today, we were nurtured by someone at some point to recognize our potentials and the prospects of what was ahead. Although we are from different backgrounds, We took similar paths through the heavy rush for admissions to the University of Ibadan, which was our collective dreamland for educational life and career. And today, I am persuaded that that creative vision that drove us to this great citadel of learning over 5 years ago is being transitioned into reality. This makes true the words of Carl Sandburg and Priyanka Chopra that nothing happens unless we first dream. And transition is easier if you believe in yourself and your talents. Meanwhile, I say to you that our transitioning was with many others. It is hard to forget how I ran to the International Conference Center sweating profusely on my matriculation day, having just completed Dr. Abdulmalik's embryology test. For the class as well, the struggle was real indeed. Moving from anatomy to the Department of Psychology, then back to the Faculty of Pharmacy to receive lectures, while having loads of 10 papers to write overnight was no child's play at all. At a time on this BNS path, many of my colleagues made the students' lounge at the Department of Nursing their safe workplace. In the quest to defeat oversleeping, as it was rather impossible to fall asleep with the bites of those mosquitoes with unusual proboscis. Our perceived toughest challenge came when the universe was shaking. Just like yesterday, we were at the Neuropsychiatric Hospital, Abeokuta, burdened by the sudden ultimatum of evacuating the hostel in less than 24 hours of arrival at the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic in Ogun State, after just surmounting the hardest challenge of transporting ourselves there. Being out of school for about 1 year was really a demotivating experience for us. Need I say more? Recounting this collection of events makes me feel numerous waves of emotions, as it strikes me that this may be the last time I will see the whole class seated in the same place. When I think about our class, I am reminded of the wisdom of Charles Darwin. It is not the strongest of a species that survive, nor the most intelligent, but the ones most resilient and responsive to change. We are a distinguished set because we broke boundaries and overcame limitations. We took every feat on head on and persisted when we could have given up because we have chosen this path. And know that without a struggle, there can be no progress. Through these 5 years, I have seen us all discover and ardently devote ourselves to our passion, look out for one another, and grow immensely together as a result. I today, with pain, remember how the sudden demise of one of us, Victor Hajidagba, may his soul rest in peace, made us realize the extent to which we needed one another. Amidst all the pain and grief that followed his death, our perspective on student life changed, and we felt a paradigm shift from being in isolation to making collective efforts to succeed. Hence, our class name, The Victors, an affirmation of our commitment to survive and win together in honor of the deceased. And that we have achieved today. May Victor continue to rest in peace. Although it gladdens me to say that today officially marks the end of our undergraduate struggles, I also know that this end is only a new beginning. Other journeys await, new grounds to conquer. But I would like us all to take pride in how far we have come, have faith in how far we can go, without forgetting to enjoy the journey. Like my amiable parents, Pastor and Mrs. Enoch Adekunle Jegede would always discuss and conclude that life is a journey. For us, the Victors, passing through the Department of Nursing, College of Medicine, University of Ibadan, has given each of us new opportunities to continue growing and learn skills that we would carry with us for the rest of our lives to share and make a difference. And for this, we are grateful to you all. Special thanks to the head of department, Dr. Beatrice Ohairi, was indeed motherly. Our lecturers, clinical instructors, non-academic staff of the nursing department, the University College Hospital clinical staff, the College of Medicine staff who went over and beyond, and everyone who has made this part of life journey memorable for my colleagues and I by contributing to the great success we are most proud of today. I appreciate my parents and siblings for always being my bulwark of support. Growing up as a child, my father would always say to me, to succeed in life, you have to work and pray. Daddy, I yielded. I worked and prayed, and I see the results today. Thank you for giving me the master key that opens every door on this path. Nursing class of 2021. Our success to this point is a result of guidance, hard work, learning from failures, loyalty, and persistence. So I say to us all, press on. And always be driven by the wisdom of Zig Ziglar that you do not have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. We are the victors. We break boundaries and overcome limitations. Let this mind be in us all. Long live University of Ibadan. Long live College of Medicine. Long live Department of Nursing. Thank you.
Let's give her a round of applause for that beautiful speech. Thank you very much. Congratulations to the proud parents. Now I'd like to call on the professional elder for a word of advice. Yoruba will say, "Enu agba lo bi ti n gbo." So it is only apt to have an elder to give a word of advice to the new nurses. So I'd like to invite Professor Mrs. Adenike Olagun, a professor of nursing from the Department of Nursing, Obafemi Awolowo University, an associate physiotherapist. You are welcome.
Sit down. Great UI. Great UI. Great nurses. All protocols duly observed. When I came in and I saw these young ones, I took my calculator to calculate the number of years that I wanted to know far back when I left this university. And I discovered it's just 40 years. Just 40 years. And I was ruminating within myself. Am I so old? Because I left here 1982. And a child that was born in 1982 is 40 years old this year. So he's no more a child. So, just as I said, I want to appreciate this great university. And why I'm saying it is nursing education, university education in Africa started in this department in 1965. And interesting enough, university education started in Nigeria even before UK. We had started university program in nursing in Nigeria even before UK. That used to be our colonial masters. And so I want to appreciate this university. It has produced giants. And so today, my young nurses, they are just coming into the group of giants in nursing. If I left here 40 years ago, the department started in 1965. You could imagine the number of people that have graduated from this university. So you have come into the group of giants when we talk about nursing, because all over the world, UI nurses have led and are still leading. And I'm proud of being a graduate of this institution. I'm not going to talk much. I'm going to summarize what I want to say, because you have learned a lot in class. People have spoken to you, but I want to summarize it in this way. That patient, that client, that is the focus of nursing care, that is the focus of health care, could be you or it could be me. Hello, somebody? Am I speaking? Am I speaking? That patient, that client, when the person is not sick, we refer to that person as a client. And nursing cuts across everywhere, whether the hospital, the community, the factories, anywhere you find nursing. So that person could be you or it could be me. And so the next time you stand beside a patient, always remember that patient could be you. The day we start looking at patients as if they are us, our attitude will change. And I mean what I'm saying. I've had opportunity of being sick. I've had opportunity of being with my daughter-in-law when she had cesarean section. I've had opportunity of giving birth to my second baby in this hospital in 1981. Nobody knew me as a nurse. And the treatment I received that day was horrible. Until date, I can never forget it. I was left on the couch because the ward was filled up and everybody was just trooping in. Medical students, nursing students, they were talking and I was on the couch in labor. They didn't know what I was going through. And some were saying, what is in the news today? I can never forget that experience. And that's why I will emphasize to you that that patient, that client could be you. So anything you want them to do for you, that is what you should do for them. Please be guided with that word. Remember, you could be in a place where nobody knows you. And that is when you will know what nursing is. You must change nursing. You must change the world. And I mean what I'm saying. Just as the provost said, we are the bedrock. I tell my medical colleagues, the best surgeon, no matter what operation you do, if you don't have a good nurse, that patient will either have increased hospital stay or that patient will die. So without nurses, the world will crumble. So remember, you are called into a noble profession and you should put everything about you in what you are doing. That patient could be you. Remember that word. Secondly, please remember your alma mater. When they were talking and you said they've spent money, you have not spent any money. If you are in a government institution, what are you paying? 20,000, 40,000? In Bowen, nursing students pay 1.3 million as tuition. It's close to you. So for you in the public universities, you are receiving free education because somebody is paying for everything you are getting. You cannot quantify what you are being given. And this is a challenge to you. Remember Nigeria first. No matter what the pool is to the outside world, if this Nigeria that we are all complaining about didn't train you, you will not have a license to work anywhere in the world. So as much as you want to leave this country, remember that some people stayed behind. I stayed behind. All these people stayed behind. It's not easy for us. I left here in 1982 and I've never left Nigeria to work outside. If I've gone outside, it's either for my postdoc or for conferences. I've spent all my life doing what? producing nurses. And I ask myself, if I fall sick tomorrow and all my students are leaving the country, who is going to care for me? Who is going to take care of the next generation? Nigeria is good. Nigeria is good. We have challenges, but God will help us. So please, as we are training you, remember home. Please, even if you have the opportunity to go out, remember to send something back to your country. At the rate we are going, if care is not taken, this country will collapse. If all the best nurses we are producing are leaving Nigeria, you are not going away with every member of your family. If your parents fall sick, who will take care of them? Please remember home. Remember your alma mater. Remember your teachers. Also remember your parents. Your parents have put in too much to get you where you are. And I mean what I'm saying. Please, don't say your parents are rich. Even if it is recharge card, 1,000 naira recharge card, send it to them once a while and let them bless you. They have taken everything out of their life to make you what you are. God gave them the resources. We will thank God, but we also thank them. So remember your parents. And I want to say this. I teach abnormal midwifery. And over the years, because of my experience in all the terrible mechanisms of labor, occipital posterior, obstructed labor, I tell my students, and I'm leaving you with these words. For the boys, take care of every female around you. Take care of every female around you. Pregnancy is normal, but it's not all pregnancies that end up normally. That woman that is pregnant could become a statistics that will contribute to mortality. So for every woman around you, and that includes your wife, take care of them. For the girls, love is not blind. Love has two eyes that see. So before you get involved with a man, please make sure you are doing the right thing. Don't get involved with an abuser. And don't have more than 2 children. They are all laughing. Don't have more than what? If you have more than 2, it will be additional stress for you. What do you want to use the extra for? Those 2 children will create 4 children or 6 children for you. And finally, the Lord will bless you all. Please, please and please, every patient, every client is important. And I pray one day we will stop the rivalry in the health team. And all the strikes will come to an end. And we will be able to take care of Nigeria's citizens. God bless you as you go into the world.
Can the nurses, the new set of nurses, stand up and just appreciate our elder? So say thank you, ma, for that word of advice. We appreciate you so much, ma. Thank you so much, ma, for coming. Please, I can sit down. So we are gradually coming to the end of this program. So we are going to be taking the vote of thanks. It's going to be taken that no other person than the chairperson of the college ceremonial committee. Please, let's give her a round of applause as she comes up.
It's a beautiful day, a beautiful event. Lest I forget the protocol, my deputy provost, permit me to stand on the existing protocol. So, gentlemen, all agree with me. Today we are celebrating the best nurses, the latest nurses, and we are very grateful to God. I am grateful to the University of Ibadan for giving these nurses an enabling environment to study. You came in here as raw materials. Now you have finished product ready for global and national impact. I want to thank the management of the college, led by our energetic provost, Professor Olayinka Omigbodu. She has given us all the necessary grace to work to make this event what it is today. We thank you, Ma. And we want to appreciate our Deputy Provost. Thank you very much, sir, for always being there. We can always walk into Professor Adeni's office to discuss matters and get things sorted out. Our very calm and cool Deputy Provost, we appreciate you, sir. Acting College Secretary, thank you for all the administrative duties, all our letters you sign, and all that you do for us. We want to thank the Dean of our faculty, the father of our faculty. He nurtured these graduates all these years, and today we are celebrating them. We are grateful to you, sir. And Professor Adeleye, we can't forget your words. Very, very touching. I believe the youngsters will keep reflecting on it. Thank you very much, sir. The CMD, though you did not give us our usual takeaway, we know it's coming. Thank you very much, sir. ICOMA President, we can't thank you enough. ICOMA President is always here. But today, this touch of having a woman talk to us, it's very, very soothing. Thank you so much, Dr. Shoyinka, for being here. Mama, our elder, you said this morning that you intimidate us with your gray hair. We are not intimidated. We are honored. And we feel very happy that you are here with us. And you know Professor Olaogun, our mentor in physiotherapy, has also cared for you. You walk straight, you walk tall. We are so happy that we have you. Thank you very much, Ma. This program has been put together by Ceremonials Committee, having so many departments. But before I come to my people, the clinical nurses, the director of clinical nursing, Dr. Onyawa, I celebrate you. Thank you for all you have done. With all the nurses in the clinical environment, Barrister Makinde, the nurse lawyer, thank you so much, sir, for always being there. And our guest from the UK, Professor Sir, we thank you very much for coming. And all our dignitaries in front. HOD, ma, you've done a great job. Thank you so much, ma. The teachers, God bless you for all you've done. Producing 6 first class in a set in the University of Ibadan is not a joke, it's not a child's play. You deserve all the applause. Our registrar, I did not forget. Without you, we are not here. We thank you very much. Thank you so much, sir. Our audience, parents, you are the best. Thank you for what you have done for these youngsters, physically, spiritually, financially, and morally. We celebrate you today. And now I come to ceremonials. From the secretary, Ms. Abolaji, I can spot you there, always working hard. The ITU, Sonny, and all the people, you are great people. BCC, we can't thank you enough for all you have done. And for all the people here, the gentlemen of the press, I am deeply grateful. This ceremony wouldn't hold without all of us here. And today, I pray that God Almighty will grant you journey mercies to your destination and give you cause to felicitate all the time, all your life. Thank you, one. Thank you all. God bless you.
Thank you very much for that. Now we have come to the end of the program. I just want to make a few announcements. There will be photograph with members of the high table. The new nurses will be taking photographs with members of the high table. So after the anthem, you should please step forward to the first 2 seats. Chairs will be brought down so that we can have members of the high table, lecturers, and all the other dignitaries to take photographs with them. I want to appeal to parents, friends, and well-wishers to please sit down while the photograph session is going on. You can always take your own photographs after we leave this place. After the photographs, everyone will rise for the procession to leave. And then that will be the end of the whole thing. We take the anthem, the photographs, and then the procession will leave before everyone else leaves. I'd like to introduce my co-MC, Dr. Janet Akimoladun. He's a sub-dean MBBS. I am Dr. Lubukola Alale, sub-dean nursing and physiotherapy. Shall we rise for the anthem? Okay, so thank you very much. Please have your seats. Let the nurses step forward, and then we bring down seats for the photograph. Please.
I was built to be the best, number one and nothing less. Lead me to my destiny. I have waited patiently. I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count on me, so stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Just who wants it most. It's just life, that's how it is. 'Cause we have our strengths and weaknesses. Oh, I have vision, can't you see? I'm on the move, make way for me. So stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up, stand up, stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand up for the champions, for the champions. Stand
for the procession to leave. Please, parents, can we please rise for the procession to go? We're waiting for the procession. Let's rise for the procession to leave. Please move off the aisle. Move off the aisle for the procession. Thank you all very much. Okay. Please, this is first class graduate. Come, the press want to have maybe some chat or discussion with you. The 6 students who had first class.